สวัสดีครับทุกคนคงรู้จัก Friend with Benefit กันดีแต่คงไม่มีใครรู้จัก Friend with Happiness และนั่นคือชื่อช่องของเราครับ
FWH Friend with Happiness Podcast ที่จะเป็นเหมือนเพื่อนคอยรับฟังและให้คำปรึกษาคุณในเรื่องต่างๆพร้อมคอยให้กำลังใจให้แง่คิดดีๆเพิ่มรอยยิ้มและใส่ความสุขลงไปในใจของเพื่อนๆทุกคนค่ะสวัสดีค่ะพบกับอิง ณัชยา สุคนธานิช
และผมลีวลิตนลีเราสองคนพร้อมที่จะคอยให้คำปรึกษาเวลาเพื่อนๆของเรามีเรื่องไม่สบายใจเราสองคนพร้อมที่จะเติมเต็มสิ่งดีๆเติมเต็มความสุขเติมเต็มรอยยิ้มและข้อคิดดีๆให้กับเพื่อนๆของเราครับ
Hi everyone, welcome back to Friend with Happiness podcast. And in this episode, we have special guests. Same the last episode, we have Gia, Armin, Opal, Jin, and Altin. Everyone say hi again.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. And in this episode, we different from every episode that we made. We have to share experience about culture shock in USA.Because we are all J1 student and all didn't have a J1 student before too. Now we are in a work and travel program and we from Thailand and what your
from
country?
Kosovo.
Yeah, Kosovo. Yeah, we are not American. So I think everyone might have a culture shock in USA. Okay, we have Altin start first.
Altin start first.
Yeah,
huh?
because you come here before
First,
us.
huh?
Yes.
Culture shock. Well,
Yeah.
when I first came in America, it was first thing I saw was big. Everything is big. They have big roads, big bridges, big cars, big plates of food. Everything that you see is big. And people were big.People were so big.
What big?
Americans are known for obesity. So when I came here, I was like, first thing I saw is over 50% of people were obese, were overweight. So it was a culture shock for me because where I came from, there's not a lot of people that are obese. Most of the people eat at home, make food at home, they cook at home. And here, everybody eats in restaurants.Nobody wants to eat at home. Everybody just goes outside and eats and eats and
And
eats.
in restaurant we have a big place.
Yeah.
In every food.
Yeah, everything is big. You get a big plate. Once you go to the restaurant, you order, you get a big food. Oh, another culture shock in the restaurant was also when you go in the restaurant, you have to wait to be seated. Back home we have it's different kind of. You know, when you go back to go in a restaurant, you just.Go inside, find a table for yourself, and just sit there, and the server will come to you.
Yes, in Thailand too.
But here is different. Here is just go there, and then you will have to wait for somebody to host you and sit you down, and all that.
And we do not allow to change table by ourselves.
Yeah.
We have to wait for server that can I change to another table?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very new for me that in the restaurant they have a section. They can close that section.They can open this section because in Thailand, our restaurant is for whole people. If you want to sit over there, you can sit. If you want to sit over there, you can sit. Because this is the whole restaurant. But over here, they're gonna close over there. They're gonna open over there. If you want to sit over there, they're gonna ask your server before something.
Because
It's
Thailand
very
no
new.
tip.
Yeah, because Thailand they have no tips.
Yeah.
No tips.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can ask all server in the restaurant to give something to you.In one table, you don't have one server. They change it all the time.
Yes.
Really? Oh,
Yes.
there's different servers coming to you, huh?
Yeah.
And we didn't
Well,
have to get a tip for them.
you didn't have to what?
You don't have two tips.
Yeah.
No tips.
No
yeah,
tip,
yeah.
yeah.
Back home is the same. You don't have to tip, but you will have the same server serving you. Maybe there is sections too, but I'm not sure.
Not in Thailand.
In Thailand we change.
You just say, hey server,
Yeah.
can you give me that? Hey, can you give me that? Can you give me that?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's different. That's the culture shock about it.
Yeah.
And you know, you say that in America is very big. There's something that very new for me to that. I cannot imagine that America is that big. Even if until I arrive here,
Yeah.
from one place to one place, it took so long. For example, from here to Texas, it's 10 hours.
Yeah.
Here to Springfield, It's 1 hour and a half. Here
Yeah.
to St. Louis is 4 hours maybe.
Yeah.
It's so big. Even if you want to go to New York, even
have to
by
fly.
plane, it's
Yeah.
6 hours.
Yeah.
New York to LA is 6 hours. It's too big for me. over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. America is huge. But Texas is known for big things. Texas, everything they say, everything's big in Texas. They have the biggest thing, they have the biggest gas station. Like this, America is
Texas?
known, and America is known for having like, oh, I have the best of this, I have the biggest of this. We have the best burgers. Let's say you see a lot in everywhere you go. Oh, I got best burgers in town, or like I don't know, anything they want to show that they're the best, the biggest. They have everything the best, the biggest, or the smallest. Just they want to know that there's something special about them. It's not just average, regular, something normal, something you don't see very often is here. It's interesting, you know. It's a lot of things like museums, like Titanic Museum. Like who cares? Like Titanic happened a long time ago. It's a history thing. These people go and open up a museum about it and show about all the Titanic things. Different.
Okay, for me, I think the culture shock is in Thailand we always say sorry to everyone. Even we have a can I throw this way? In Thailand we say sorry, can I throw this way? But in the US we just say excuse me.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah, and when I want to walk behind someone, for first I say sorry, and they say to me that sorry for what?
Yeah.
Yes, I think this one is a culture shock for me because in Thailand we always say sorry to everyone.
But in Thailand, do you have synonyms for sorry?
The sorry and excuse me in Thailand.
Yes.
The same.
Same word. Same
That is
word.
It
why.
happened to me too
Yes.
once when I serve people. Every time I have to say excuse me,
Yeah.
and I will serve them and I say sorry, and I
Yeah.
push them the water. I say you sorry for
Yeah,
what?
sorry
Is
for
that
what?
The wrong
Yeah.
order? I say oh no, you just excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry is I feel bad. I am so sorry. But excuse me is like, oh, it's okay. Just excuse me. I gotta do this real fast. Yeah, but there's a difference.
Yes.
Like back home, we don't have this difference. Even from my country, I don't have sorry and excuse me. It's like it's the same word, but here is two different words, so it's kind of different. It's culture shock.
Yeah. One time I behind Sen and I say sorry. Sen told me that what? Sorry for what?
Right.
And I say, oh, it means excuse me.
Yeah. And they're like, okay.
Yes.
That doesn't sound as bad.
Yeah. Okay. Who's next?
Anybody else wants? Kia, show us about culture shock here in
Yeah.
America. What was your?
The culture shock for me is about the work. The working here is about the payment that American payment and the Thai payment. The Thai they pay monthly, but in American that work as Steak and Shake they pay bi-weekly.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Yeah.
And hourly.
Yeah.
Hourly you have 11.15 per hours.
Yeah.
And but in Thailand you pay
Per day.
they pay per day. But I feel so bad when I work here that they honor that you can clock out. They order you to clock out early. That schedule told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
So-
care about schedule.
Yeah. So this is when I shock. I always shock because the schedules told me that I can work from this time to 5 p.m. maybe 5 p.m. and I clock out about 3 p.m. or 2 p.m. So
Yeah.
what? The schedule told me to clock out at 5
It
p.m.
seems unfair.
Yeah.
But also, schedule tells you to clock out at 5, and
Yeah.
sometimes they tell you, hey, can you stay a little longer?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That happened a lot.
That
too.
sucks
Yeah.
too.
But in Thailand they pay per day.
Yeah.
Pay per day. So
No matter how much
Yeah.
you gotta work that time you got, and that's
yeah,
it, huh?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So you can fire me or you send me home. It's okay. You pay me per day.
Right.
Yeah. This is a
You get that monthly
that
thing.
shock for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and another one culture shock for me is everyone say hi to us or say hi to everyone. Even I walk on the road
Yeah.
and the car drive and they say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even I walk in a park, they say hi, have a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the most thing that different from Thailand.
Yes.
The people in Thailand, they're not greeting everyone
Yeah.
like in American.
We didn't
They-
talk with stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We rarely talk to stranger,
Yeah.
but in American we always say hi or how are you today. We greeting
Have
everyone.
a good day.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Say hi to everyone.
But that's not all America. That's mostly Midwest. Midwest is known for people being nice to each other. So the Midwestern America, if you go, let's say, on a East Coast, West Coast, you're going to find another culture shock, people being extremely rude to you instead of being extremely nice like they're here. They're going to be like, oh, don't look at me.
Especially in New York, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've had these guys that came here before you guys, and they had a bad experience in New York when they were in the subway station. There were some people that they were hating them because of how the way they looked or the way they acted. So they were just telling them bad things all the time, and they were thinking that whenever they come here in the Midwest, they're going to have the same kind of treatment. But they were shocked. They were like, oh, why is everybody so nice here? We were just in New York and we were being treated bad, but here everybody's super nice. We feel weird.
Yeah.
It feels weird how different it is.
Oh, but in Thailand, I always talk with my friend that, what are you looking? You want to
Yeah.
fight?
Yeah.
But it's a funny joke.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Not seriously. I always talk to Jin. What you looking, Jin? You want to fight with me?
Always.
Yeah, always. I always talk with Jin like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in Thailand, it's our culture to respect old people or
Ah, yes.
the boss or because of the seniority in Thailand.
Hierarchy, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But over here, it's just like the land of freedom. We have right to say
Anything you want.
to protect ourselves too.
Yeah.
In Thailand, it is your boss, your family, or someone that is older than you.
And then yourself.
Say something bad to you, or they shout at you or do something very bad to you. You have to accept, especially your family and your boss. But over here, even if it's my big boss, and I think that is not it's wrong. Over here, I can dispute to them. Not dispute, but I can
Discuss
tell
something.
I can explain the reason. In Thailand, even if the reason is considered to be a dispute.
Yeah.
But over here, I think that shocked for me at the first day that I saw over here that the manager to yell to somebody, and they yell to each other, just explain the reason, and I say that is good because you should have your right to say something to protect yourself.
It's the freedom
Because-
of speech.
Yeah, because it's not your fault. You have to say that. Just have to speak it out.
Yeah.
And at first, maybe 1 and 2 weeks, I think it's weird for me that you do that to your boss. That's your boss. You cannot do that. You have to respect them.
Right.
But now I think, yeah, it's a good thing to
It's
do. it like
normal.
that.
That was a
Yeah.
culture
Yeah.
shock for me.
But it's
too
very
when I
shock.
came. What about you, Opal?
For me, at the first, when I have a dinner with my friends in a restaurant, so we order and put at the middle of table and share together. So after that, we want the server give us the place,
Extra plate. Yeah.
So the server give us only one plate, but we have 5 or 6 people. So we need to order more. That can we have more? Can we have more? Or we have to order 5 or 6.
Meals. Yeah.
Yes,
In order to share.
we just want to share and want more. Want 5 plate for 5
5 people.
people.
Yeah.
Like that.
Because American people, we
One
did-
person for one
one,
plate.
Yeah,
Yes.
they
Yeah.
didn't share food together.
And also the plate is huge for 5
yes,
So cute.
people. Yeah, it's so
it's
much
too
food.
huge for one people.
Yeah, and you cannot, and mostly, and in America here, they offer a lot of to-go boxes.
Yes.
I don't know, back home, we don't really take that much to-go boxes.
It,
This
hap-
is culture shock too.
it happened to me once that they told me that they're gonna share the food. For the shake, they're gonna share that. And I said, okay, I'm gonna give you 2 spoons and 2 straws to share that. Is that okay for you? They said, 2 straws? 2 spoons in shake. I said, then I said, it's weird. I don't know that. You just can give me an extra glass and I can take it up by
Dump it
myself.
on the glass. Sometimes they share it in ones, but most of the times they want an extra cup. Biggest culture shock for me was back home. We are always taught to save the food. If there's food that is gonna be trash, take it somewhere or give it to somebody who doesn't have it, or ask somebody if they're hungry so you don't throw it away. But one time I was working in this restaurant and it was very strict. Everything had to be strict. Everything had to be a certain way. And you don't give food away. You're not supposed to eat. If you're an employee there, you're not supposed to eat free. Everything you see, you have to pay for. And there were baked potatoes there. And in the end of the night, there were about 10 baked potatoes. And the manager saw me take 1 baked potato. And he grabbed it from my hand, threw it in the trash, and said, "This is the American greed. You don't eat anything without paying. So even though you're not gonna even though you're gonna throw that away, if you're trying to take it before throwing it away, you have to pay for it. If not, then you have to throw it away." It makes no sense how they waste food so much and they don't eat it. They don't give it away at least. Please give it away to the people who don't have it, or people who are hungry, or somebody who needs it. But they don't want to do that. If it's bad, if it's left over, throw it away. Don't keep it.
Or in Thailand, if there are food waste and we need to go box or to get it home, we call server to take them into the kitchen, and server
To
will
box it for you.
bring the
Yes,
bag
made
for
it
us.
for us.
But
But
in the
then
US,
we have to
they
do
give,
myself.
yeah,
You have to do it
they
yourself.
give us
There-
to go box.
There are
we have
certain
to do it
restaurants
yours.
where you have to do it for them.
Yes.
But most of the times you have to do it in front of their face.
Yeah.
You open the box and you take the plate and you put it on the box in front of their face, because you gotta show them. If you don't show them, they don't trust you. But you're gonna put in the box for them.
But the thing that I know, that I saw with that people very, very strict about their food. They really care about their food. They, even if it just a little bit of your finger touch their food,
Plate,
the food, you have to change the whole of them that for them.
yeah.
It happened to me once that my finger touched the bread. She want me to throw it away, and Sergey told me that I have to throw it in front
In
of
front
her.
of them. Yes.
I have to
So
do
they
that.
see what you're throwing away, not just going, walking around, and coming back with the same food.
Because they don't believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because if you do that, then they're gonna be really, really mad.
She walked to the kitchen
To look.
to look if I put it in the bin.
Yes.
or not. And I have to do that. But in Thailand, I think we just
Not
chill
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
food. In Thailand, we don't care too
Well,
much.
of course, like back home, people don't even wear gloves to cook anything, right? Is this the same way back there in Thailand too? People don't wear really gloves.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, they don't wear gloves. Here,
Yeah.
you gotta wear gloves for everything.
Yep.
If you don't wear gloves, they're gonna call health department for you, and they're gonna come and inspect you for an entire day. They're gonna check if you're wearing gloves. Is everybody wearing gloves? If they're wearing gloves, do they change the gloves every often? Do they wear them properly? If they touch cold food and hot food, do they change the gloves in between? Oh my God! You gotta change gloves every time you touch anything different. What you're touching at the same time.
And in my country, people just say, "Oh, it's okay for food that." For example, over here, if they order for no pickle something,
Mm-hmm.
in Thailand, if it have pickle, they say, "Okay, we can
It's
take
okay.
it
Take
out."
the
Yeah.
pickle
Take it.
off and throw it away.
Yeah.
Here they
Over
tell you,
here.
no, I want a new burger because the
Yeah.
pickle touched it.
Yeah, they want the new one.
Yeah.
For example, onion. They want, no, I want a new one.
Yeah.
I think this fry is too cold. Can you give me a new one? I didn't eat this burger, but they ordered for 2 burger. I didn't eat that one. Can I refund it back?
Yeah.
In America, you have to do everything. It's like in America, the customer is God.
Is the king.
Yeah.
But that is.
Thailand, no.
They say that every time, though. That every time you hear it everywhere in movies, everywhere. The customer is king in America. Lately, I don't know if that's true, but they always say that the customer is always king. You gotta treat them like kings.
Yes, customer can change the food easily more than in Thailand.
If you're a business owner and you're treating the customer as king, they're gonna take over your business.
Yeah, one day Ploy told me that she ordered strawberry shake, but she want to change to chocolate shake, and they can change easily.
Yeah.
But in Thailand, I never change the fry. When I order KFC or Mac, I just
If we got a cold fry,
Really?
we have to eat cold fry.
cold fry, and I just compare that KFC and McDonald's. That McDonald's had a better fry more than KFC, but
KFC.
I never change the fry.
You don't take
Yes.
it serious. One of my table, they order for chocolate shake to go. They already got that. Everybody know. She talked to Katie, the manager. She told that I didn't got that chocolate shake. We see that the chocolate shake glass
It's
is
on
in
the table.
but they say to the manager that he didn't get that. The manager have to give him another one and put it in beside that glass that it have no more chocolate shake.
Right?
Even the second one. But we have to give it to them because over in the US the customer got.
Yeah.
And when we go to the restaurant we see that the server treat us like a god. We can ask whatever we want.
Yeah.
If we go to the steakhouse we want a medium rare and they do it too cooked, we can ask for a new one.
Can I have a new one? Yeah.
So
And
we
they
change
make you cut it before whenever they serve you steak here. Let's say you get a New York strip steak, and you want it medium well, and you open it up and it looks like it's medium, more red than usual, and they wait for you. They're like, could you please cut the steak for me so we see if it's cooked to the right temperature, and if it's not, we make you a new one right away. Always.
The
Because
new
they-
one.
Yeah, a
Not-
brand new
they-
one.
they don't
Not
burn the-
cook the steak a little longer.
Yeah.
We'll make you a fresh one.
The new
'cause,
one.
We
You
messed
see?
up.
That's why in America they waste a lot of food.
Yes, there is a
Yeah.
lot of waste here. The
And-
American greed.
It's weird that the food is a very big portion, but I see that all of them can finish the food.
Yeah.
That's why they go very big in America.
Yeah, they have to finish all the food because they pay a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they get fat.
In America, when we arrive here, the most we pay is for food.
Yeah,
The food in America is very
Expensive.
expensive.
Yes, expensive.
especially lately because of inflation, but it is very expensive. Everything you pay for is expensive.
I cannot compare the food with the currency, the dollar, with my Thai currency. It's impossible to compare. If I compare, it's gonna be like 1 month that we eat in Thailand is going to be
Yes.
here in one day.
For one, yeah, it's very expensive. Especially if you go in a higher end restaurant and you're going, let's say, 2-3 people, like we were talking earlier, $150 for 3 people. That's a lot of money. You can buy really good things with that money back home.
In our country.
Yeah, here, nah, it's okay. Just $150.
In Thailand, we can buy good food only $1.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Back home is the same way. For $1.20, I can eat some really good meat and some really good
Yes.
bread, and they would put some really nice vegetables, fresh made, and I know who made them. Very good for $1.20, $1.30. Very
Yeah.
cheap and very good, and you can eat that and be good all day. But here you
No
pay
way.
$150 and you're, oh my god, you're
The
still
bad
hungry.
food,
Yep,
yes.
you're still hungry.
I think maybe it's compared to the salary that we got.
Yeah.
the margin.
Yeah.
And the big culture shock for me that before I came here, I watch a lot of American movie.
Yeah.
I read a lot of American novel, and I have like American imagination that all the people in America is educated, everywhere is civilized already.
Yeah.
But when we arrive here, we say
No.
it's
Less than
it's less than our country in somewhere. For example, the internet network,
Yeah.
the transportation.
Yeah. people's education.
It's just like the black and white, not
The
even
other
gray.
side.
Yeah. It's very different.
difficult. For example, in New York, how can American create the picture, the image of New York, very best destination in the world? Everyone want to go to New York.
Yeah.
But
You go to New York and you'll see.
when you arrive in
Rat.
New York, you see.
Yeah.
How can
You think New
That's
York
shock.
is the best city in the world.
Yeah.
You see everywhere. You see it in
Times
movies, you
Square.
see it in
Yeah.
pictures, you see it everywhere you go. When you talk about America, New York. When you go there, it's trash. There's people with like doing crazy gangster stuff, or I don't know. It's just people being rude. There's rats all over.
They can make New York, California, San Francisco to be the whole image from America.
Mm-hmm.
But in America, we have 50 states.
Yeah.
But how about that? Maybe 45 states, for example. Arkansas, Missouri, Utah. We don't know any
I
image
haven't
about
heard
them.
Missouri before.
No.
When I
No!
told everybody
Never.
we were in Missouri, they say, where it is?
Yeah.
And when I told everyone that I go to work and travel in Missouri, they say, "What?
Where?
Where?
I know
Is
Missouri.
that America?"
I know.
Yes!
Missouri.
That shocked me a lot. That when I arrived here, they say it don't have any public transportation.
Public
and I have only
transportation.
Uber. I say, this is America. In my
Yeah.
country, even if it is very far from Bangkok, from our capital city, we have a public transportation. At least a bus.
Yeah. Back home, we have the same thing. Even if you're in the most remote village there, where like there's 4 houses in that village, there's at least one bus coming, at least maybe every 2 hours.
Yeah,
or something
even
like
2
that.
hours.
Yeah.
But over
At
here,
least you know
not.
that at some point you're gonna have a bus coming and you're gonna go to work or school or somewhere. Or sometimes you have like a bus that comes at certain times where they know that people are going to work or school or sometimes something like that.
And imagine even here in the tourist
Tourist
destination.
destination, yeah.
It's not very far town.
Mm-hmm.
It's half big, half small.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have public transportation.
No.
They have just one Walmart and 2 in the very far from here.
The only public transport, there is public transportation actually here, but
Trolley.
yeah, downtown trolley, and that is it. And it just takes you around downtown, and that is it. That's the only
Yeah.
transportation.
And I think all of listeners here cannot imagine how bad internet network in the US is.
Yes.
Especially when there's 1 million people in the city, and just it's overloaded with people, and you cannot have nothing.
I can explain to you that when you upload Instagram story, it take maybe 4 hours.
Yes.
4 hours for that, and I say, oh my god.
You better upload it in the middle of the night when
Yeah.
there's nobody using the
Yeah.
phones. Especially if you're in a hot spot like where you guys live here, it's the strip, it's the main place, main attraction. So if you open the phone at like 12 or 1 o'clock during the day, you don't have good internet at all.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just no internet at all, especially right here.
7 p.m. every day is a very bad hour to use your internet.
Right.
Everybody use that because they just finished working.
Yeah.
And one thing that I saw that maybe 3 or 4 days ago, in Thailand it rained forest temperature. I have been in Europe, it rained but it's not too hard.
Yeah.
But here when it rain, it real rain. It rain really hard.
It's
Like-
storm.
like a storm.
Like
Yeah.
a storm.
Yeah.
When it rain too hard.
It does rain a lot harder here.
It shocked me a little bit.
In Thailand, if it rain, you can use your umbrella and go out. You go somewhere.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but this place, you cannot go out of your
No.
building. No way.
If it rains, that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like back home, it does rain like nice, smooth rain.
Yeah.
That's
We have
it. You know,
smooth
you
rain.
get a little bit rain. You know, it's calm. It's good. You enjoy the walk. It's
Yes.
not that bad. And it might rain for like 2 days, just like that. Just rain normal. Here, it's like 2 hours of rain. That's all you get, and it's all gonna come at once.
Yeah.
You damage everything.
Yeah, damage
Yes.
everything and then go away. But that's only just the Missouri weather, I think. I think that's what it is. I think it's just Missouri weather. Is this part of the region where we get these weird storms coming all the time.
But you know the culture shock, the thing about culture shock is that it's gonna shock you just the first time you saw that.
And then you get used to it.
After that you're gonna
Yeah, you get familiar.
Yeah.
Feels like home.
it doesn't affect your mental too much, I think.
Sometimes,
Sometimes.
you know, it actually does affect your mental behavior in a long term.
Mm-hmm.
But in that moment, you don't really realize it that much. I used to when I first came here, first thing I would smell around restaurants would be this grease and ketchup. The smell of grease and ketchup. And it was weird. It was always like that smell of grease and ketchup. But after a while, after like 1 month of working around restaurants and going around places, I can't smell that anymore. I got used to it. But in a long run, you get used to it. But in the beginning, you see it's a lot different. It shocks you. You're like, what's that smell? It smells so weird. It's always there.
Or maybe
No matter.
you got a COVID before.
Yeah. I got COVID too after that, and I can't smell that much
Yeah.
anymore. But it's okay.
Maybe that's why.
No.
One culture shock already about COVID is that even if they have COVID, they still go to restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go to restaurant,
Can do
movie
anything.
theater, Walmart.
Anything.
We go
And
to
you-
Walmart when we have
Yes.
COVID.
Yeah, I went to Walmart too when I had COVID.
Okay.
But back in the day, you had to wear masks. Now
Yeah.
you don't care masks. Yeah, but and also the masks, huh?
In Manson, when we wear a mask, it's look weird. But in Thailand, if we don't wear a mask, it look weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
totally different.
It's totally different. It's opposite.
And
It's
when we go to check a COVID at CVS, even doctor didn't wear a mask.
Yeah, nobody.
And you know, we have a COVID. We have to go to the pharmacy, and we have to take Uber. So we have COVID in the same car with the Uber driver. So maybe we already give COVID to him
Yeah.
already now.
Yeah, but they don't care. They don't want you to wear masks. If you wear masks, they consider you weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It
say, "Oh,
happened
these
to me
weirdos came."
1 week ago. One of my customer,
Mhm.
they are a couple. The woman go to the restroom maybe 15 minutes, and when she come back, I'm taking order from her husband. She showed a photo to her husband that she have the positive COVID-19.
Oh my god!
And they sit over here, and they say, "Okay, I will be right back." Okay, and they go to talk with Arcadian. They say, "Why they still here? They should go home." And then I told to our server that we have to go away from that table, maybe for
Yeah.
two mate.
2 meters, yeah, 6
It's-
feet.
It's
Yeah.
very, very weird that
Crazy.
you know that you have COVID, but you still
Yeah.
order for food. You still drinking with the glass that we have to use. It.
And clean and everybody. So how did you do it afterwards?
Nothing.
Did you just grab the same cup that they were using in any way?
I told the busser to use the
Gloves.
and give it to the bus cart, and we give it to Jason, and Jason don't know his gloves.
Jason doesn't know anything.
Did
Jason
get
doesn't know
COVID?
anything.
Nope. Daniel and Sibel.
Not yet. I
The
think.
shake one, they have COVID.
Sibel, no, they didn't
Yeah.
have COVID. They just had fever.
Jason don't know anything because he look in her phone. Because he always look at her
They're
phone.
always on their phone. They're always doing TikTok.
Don't know about
It's
COVID.
weird.
No.
It's weird people over here. They don't care about COVID.
No, nobody cares about COVID around.
In your
get it
country,
all,
they care
congratulations.
about COVID now.
I don't know. I haven't been there, so I don't think they really care that much.
In my
Care a
country,
little
it's
bit.
very, very big problem.
Yeah.
We
Is it
really-
still pretty bad?
Yeah,
Now in Thailand, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
it
think
still have COVID every day.
Yeah.
People still stressed about that because we don't want
they
to be.
still wear a mask.
And still count the number of
Quarantine. right?
No, count the number of people that are infected.
Oh yeah.
No, they stopped that a long time ago here.
But I think the Thailand we really care about that because when we got COVID, now all of us had COVID. We know that when we got COVID, it really damaged your body.
Yes.
Now I lose, I think 50% of my smell sensation.
Yes.
It's already go.
Me too.
The taste is already. All of them have tried my food before COVID, and now when they have COVID, they say now my food is very salty. Even if I cook everything the same.
Oh, because you put extra salt because you cannot taste it that much. Huh?
Yeah. I think because of COVID.
Yeah.
Before that, I'm very good.
When I had COVID in 2020, it took me more than a year to get a little bit of smell back, and I still don't have my smell fully back. And it was 2020. Now we're 2022, and it was September 2020, and I still don't have my smell. I smell things, but it's not exactly how it used to be. Yeah, there's things that smell the same exact to me. Like weed. Weed smells to me same like grilled chicken and grilled onions.
What?
Yep. If you cook grilled onions and you cook grilled chicken,
You smell
I'm gonna say, that smells like weed. Somebody's smoking weed? Yeah.
And after I have COVID, maybe 2 or 3 weeks,
Yeah.
I cannot hear anything.
No?
Yeah, my ear is like blocked. They try to speak with me, and Kia, he speak very
Very quietly. Huh?
very quiet. He speak to me maybe 2 minutes. I didn't hear anything. And George, the dishwasher, it is very difficult to understand him.
Yeah.
Kia don't understand him because the English level of George is very difficult. Mia, I didn't hear him. Somebody speak to it. Kia asked me, Amin, did you understand him? I said, what did he say?
I didn't hear you.
Did you hear that?
I don't understand him at all.
He don't understand. I don't hear that.
I think that's more of a focus problem that COVID
maybe
caused us. They cause us memory problems too. Yeah, people are complaining about that. I talked to my mom too because she's a doctor, and this happened because she got COVID too, and she said she's having memory problems. She couldn't remember a couple of things, focusing too, feeling tired too all the time, no matter what. If she working, like if she not working too much, even if she working a lot, still tired a lot. I don't know, you guys feel that too? Yeah. Culture shock.
Culture shock?
Culture
What?
It's not COVID.
Not COVID.
It's very shocked that over here, when we have COVID, we still have to go to work.
Yeah.
Even if it's positive.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We cannot work. We sick.
It used to be 2 weeks. It used to be 14 days. And then they changed it to 10.
Now it's 5.
And now it's 5 days.
5 days.
5 days.
How many days were you guys? 5?
5
days.
yeah.
And even if you're positive after 5, that's okay.
I think the day when we go to work, we still cough, we still have fever, we still have headache, but we have to go. In Thailand, it's still now I think 10 days.
Yeah.
14.
14.
Yeah, it's
Still 14.
Yes.
Whenever I had
okay.
COVID, it was 14 days too. And I still felt bad after 14 days too. When I went back to work, I was like shaking a little bit. I didn't have enough energy to work.
I cannot stand at a long time.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Because I tried to force myself to walk during COVID. I couldn't walk for like 2-3 minutes. I'd walk for 2-3 minutes. I'm like, breathing. I couldn't breathe, nothing.
But the reason why we want to share this experience, it's not because we don't want you. We don't meant to make you feel afraid to go to another country, but we just want you to think that it is very normal to be to have a culture shock because it is very different culture. You go to different country.
We have to adapt ourselves to be a different environment.
And I
it's
think
good for us.
Don't be afraid because I think everybody can pass that experience. It's okay. You just take it and you're gonna just used to that.
But we still have Jin. She didn't talk about her culture shock yet.
At all.
Yeah.
So what is
Jin,
your experience, Jin, with the culture shock in America?
I think about when people eat the rice,
they didn't use a spoon.
They use
Oh,
fork.
yes. You'd only fork.
Yes, only fork. He say, I give the rice for Bobby and John. He used a
Take the
fork.
fork.
Yes, take a fork. He told me that he used a spoon, only cereal and soup.
Yeah.
Yes, just that.
I did that too whenever I had my first Thai students come in, and they invited me over to eat some dinner, and they prepared some rice and curry and all that. And I grabbed the fork. I'm eating with a fork. They look at me, what?
Yeah.
Rice with
What?
fork?
Yes,
Why you
You're
didn't
weird.
use spoon?
Yeah.
you have to use spoon.
Yeah.
That culture shock happened to me when I was an exchange student. But 1 year over there, I come back to my country. I can eat everything
With fork.
without
Frog.
no soup with frog. I'm very good at
Everything.
everything.
Yeah.
No soup, no liquid thing.
Yeah.
Noodle, rice, everything can use
With
frog.
fork.
Even now we know how to use that. I think
Yeah. Oh, you guys don't use fork at all.
No, we use it.
we use
but-
frog with spoon.
Use
Yeah.
frog with spoon.
Fork with spoon together?
Yeah,
Yeah.
together.
We use frog to take every rice to the
Two
spoon.
spoon, yes.
Yes.
Culture shock
That's
in
real
Thailand.
culture shock.
Yes.
Happening at the moment while we're talking about it.
We use
Wow.
it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, together. Yeah, the only time we use that with fork and spoon together is with spaghetti. We grab the spaghetti with the fork and we put it on the spoon and we twist it on the spoon.
Yeah.
That's it.
And today that we ate 2 hours ago, we
Yeah.
use frog and spoon.
Fork and spoon, yeah.
Yeah.
We use frog and spoon.
I use the only fork. No. Yeah, I use the only fork.
Same as jeans. I saw many Americans eat burger and sandwich with their own hands.
Yeah.
So one day I ate this grilled cheese at the counter. So Sergey asked me, why you use a fork to eat grilled cheese? Why you use your hand?
Yeah.
And I said to Sergey that I don't want my hand to dirty. So
Yeah.
I use my
Same
fork.
as Tan Han.
Use my
Really?
fork to eat grilled cheese.
People here think that you don't want your hand to make the food dirty. But you think I don't want my
My
food
hand
to make my hand dirty.
Yeah, we want to wash our hands.
When Tan Han used fork with a pizza, everyone say, what?
Oh no, that's crazy.
Yeah, because
And she put the ketchup on the pizza,
Oh
and everyone said,
my God.
what, Tan Han? What are you doing?
Why ketchup in the pizza?
But in Thailand,
Everyone, yes.
spoon and fork with a
For
pizza.
pizza, spoon,
No,
Yeah.
knife, and
Knife.
fork.
Not everyone. Not everyone.
Yeah.
no. Knife
No,
fork.
I use spoon.
Oh my God.
With a fork. Yes, when I at home.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Let's
put a
say
ketchup
pizza.
on it.
But it has tomato sauce.
It's illegal.
No, it had to be ketchup on pizza in Thailand.
Yeah, but do you use tomato sauce in the bottom?
In Thailand, we did.
Different.
Yes, it's different.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a culture
Thailand,
shock, you
even
know.
if chicken wing, we use a frog with that. We don't want to touch that.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't want to wash our
Everyone
hands.
don't want to touch your food.
Yeah.
Culture shock.
It is culture.
So every time I don't want to use the fork, so I wear gloves to eat a burger or sandwich. So I don't want my hand to dirty.
Yeah.
But the goat smell bad.
Yeah.
Oh, one culture shock over here, and the reason why the American people are very big. The veggie over here is very expensive.
What?
The
What is
Vegetables.
veggie?
Vegetable.
Vegetable.
Yes.
Very expensive.
Yes.
In Thailand, it's very cheap. Over here, the garbage, carrot, everything is very
Yeah, but
expensive.
also you gotta know that we're inflation. Inflation is happening right now. So it's gonna be more expensive. It is usually expensive, but not as much as it is now. Now it's pretty bad.
Especially chicken now.
Yes.
Chicken is very expensive. That's why
Yes.
the chicken strip is very.
Everything is more expensive now.
Oh, for me, another one, the biggest culture shock is the bathroom.
Mm.
Why they have to big hole? You know,
The big hole.
at
Oh,
the
yeah.
door. It's
At
a
the
big
door,
hole
yeah,
at
in
the
the- on
side,
top.
at the
Everyone
front.
can see.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's only in America.
Yeah, in America.
Only in America. It's some kind of psychological thing they created that you are not supposed to stay there for too long. Therefore, you're gonna have some holes, so you're not feeling comfortable to be there for
It's
too
not
long.
private.
Yeah,
We
but
have
it's,
to be comfortable in the car.
yeah, but it's a psychological thing. So you open the restroom faster for somebody else to use.
And that it happened to everyone. They arrive in America.
yeah,
That can be everyone culture shock.
yeah.
I understand
whole
that
year.
they
It's a
didn't
big
have
hole.
a watch
And people
for
can just
ass.
look at you taking a crap
but
over there.
I didn't understand with this.
Yeah,
Because I know it before that in America they don't have a watch for our ass.
Yeah.
Yes. But that one I know it before, but not the hole.
You have that
The
in
big hole.
you have that in Thailand. You have water for the to
Yes.
wash your back.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have too in back
In
home.
Europe, they have
Yeah,
that too.
and we have it in like the toilet, just a little bit, just with water. You know, it's good. It's good. And here, people they judge me so much.
They use only paper.
Yeah.
That's
I
too
said, "What?
dirty.
It's not clean."
Here, I use because when I'm at work, I use the 2 cups.
Yeah, I saw it.
When you bring 2 cups, we know that.
Yeah,
I'm going to the
okay.
bathroom for like 15 minutes.
Me, I got my trick from France that I gonna use the paper
Uh-huh.
and I'm
Yeah.
gonna put the
With the
water
water,
in,
yeah,
a lot
me
of water,
too.
and then go to the toilet.
Yeah.
I
And
bring
when
2
I-
cups.
And when I in the room, I only shit before I take a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Because when we take a shower, we can wash
Yeah,
it.
we can
Yeah.
use water.
I'm not gonna use you guys' shower anymore.
We cannot use only paper.
No, because it's true. Like you cannot just use paper. It's not. It's gonna still be there somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be there
The
somewhere.
smell is gonna be
I don't know,
here.
something is gonna be there. You gotta use water, wash it off.
Yes.
Yeah, but people look at you weird here. They're like, "What? You using water? You touch your own ass?"
Yes, they have to touch it to
Yes.
clean it.
Yeah, I'm like, "Yeah, that's good. It's
Because you
clean."
can wash your hand after that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Yeah.
You wash yourself, right? If you wash yourself in a shower, you ever wash your ass? I don't think these people do it. Maybe they don't wash their ass.
What?
Yeah, maybe they don't wash their ass when
Okay,
they
just
shower.
culture shock.
That's a big culture shock.
Yes. Anything else for culture shock? Okay, and then
Can't think of.
I want to know that how we adapt with culture shock.
How we adapt?
Yes, how to we adapt ourselves with culture shock to new environment. You know what I mean?
It,
Yeah.
Have
it,
to.
Yeah.
it's weird to say that we don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
It's
You don't-
gonna be adapt automatically.
Oh,
You're
yes.
gonna know that better.
That hurt.
Okay, they do that, so we will do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna take some time
yeah.
to
But
adapt.
not too long.
Yeah, it will
Culture.
take time, but it will naturally adapt. Your body, your mind will adapt itself naturally, slowly
Yeah.
but surely. You will be adapted to that type.
You have to adapt because you are in the middle of that culture.
Yes.
You have no choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, that I told you that in America they have no transportation. How can you do?
You gotta
Yeah.
adapt.
You cannot talk to the president to
Yes.
give transportation to you. You don't have water in the toilet.
Yeah.
How can we do it? Have only paper. We have to use that paper now.
Or bring 2 cups with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or put the water.
I think from Thailand that has
Yeah,
buy,
it's like a foggy something.
yes, Thailand. I buy from Thailand.
Oh,
bring
oh.
it to
Oh,
America.
really? They sell it here too. There's like a portable bidet, they call it.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can grab that.
I'm gonna buy that.
I remember when I was taking Dream to the airport, and in the air I had to go, and I remembered I had 2 trashy bottles of water in my car. So I'm like,
And you bring
I'm
it.
like, crushed them down, and I closed them both. I'm like, oh, guys, I need to use the restroom. And then I put them in my pocket because there's no 2 cups there.
High from everyone.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
But I think something is a good for me. For example, we can say hi to everyone
Mm-hmm.
and say have a good day to everyone.
Yeah.
I like this part.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah.
It is okay to say no.
Yes.
Oh yes.
It's okay to
It's
say
okay
no.
to say no.
Yeah, maybe at first or second month he don't know how to say no. He say yes,
Yes.
to the old manager. Me, since first week I say nope, I'm not gonna do that. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Nope. It's okay to say no.
Yeah.
no.
I still cannot adapt to that.
Yesterday I feel very happy that I say no to the server that come to me because every time that everyone comes to me, they say they want me to help they to do something that say I say yes because I have time to do thing for them to do their favor, but that time that server come to me that so I do the check, so that her check come the second order, but I have to do the first job to do the first order first
and then
order
the second
first,
order.
yeah. So I said to her that you have to wait before I done the first order. I feel so happy when I say no to her.
You grow up now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's okay to say no.
So she smiled to me and then okay, I will wait for you to done the first order
Yeah.
first.
It's okay to say no.
The other one that is good here, I think, is the freedom of speech.
Yep.
Yeah, the freedom that you can say whatever you want to say. Just don't insult, don't make somebody feel bad.
Yeah.
But your opinion is very important. You know, it's
can-
different and it's
You can say whatever you want, but you have to respect the rule.
yeah.
And yeah, you have to
It's your
respect
opinion. You
that.
share it. Just don't insult somebody. You know, and it's good because you can share your opinions very easily here. Back where I'm from, not really. You get judged by people. People tell you, "Oh, why are you thinking like that? You must be stupid, or you must be thinking weird." What? Nobody thinks like that. Why are this? You need to go to the hospital and check yourself. Yeah. What else? Good, positive culture shock you guys had?
For me, that I told you guys before, that we have to say hi to everyone.
everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think I can do it only in America.
Yeah.
Because when we back to Thailand, we cannot say
It
this.
feel weird to say have a
Yeah.
good day. in
Yeah.
Thai. It
Yes.
feel be weird.
It's
Yeah.
we walk on the road and have a good day. It's weird.
Yeah, and they
It's
think they'd be like, oh, "This guy's crazy."
Yes.
Why
He is very good. He's feeling very good for himself.
So I think this one is positive for me.
Yeah, that is very positive. And it's interesting how you can express yourself like that in English, but you cannot in your own language. Like you cannot really. Can you say "I love you" to somebody in your own language just like
No.
that? No, right? It feels weird.
Yeah.
In
Here,
you
it's
can
so easy.
I like your
I
t-shirt.
love your shirt. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Your
Yes,
hair
yes.
I love your
very
hairstyle.
nice
Yeah.
today.
yeah.
Oh, you look good today.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
give
I like
somebody
this part
compliment,
too.
and you don't feel bad. You don't feel
Yeah.
like, oh, it's gonna be weird,
Is
because
that
everybody does it.
it doesn't come with hidden meaning. I think
Yeah,
it's straight. But
straightforward.
in our country, if I say, "Oh, I love your T-shirt," it
Yes.
looks like a little bit insult. I think. Just
When
People
I
are
came to
judge-
the
yeah,
US, too many people told me that, "Oh, I love your shoes."
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Wow,
and
thank you.
I know that sometimes they say that they don't really like. They just
yes, they just
say-
want to be nice.
They just
Yeah.
don't have something to do.
But it's
I
okay.
love your name tag, and they say, "Okay, is a very good way to start a communication."
Yes, it's positive, and it's not bad.
Yeah,
That's a good thing that I seen here. That's a good culture shock.
and just one compliment from you, maybe it can make people feel very happy all day.
yes,
Maybe can you just say, "You are the best server that I have seen for the whole life.
Like what I told
Dad
him.
is gonna be happy for whole day. If he can,
Yeah.
oh, I love your hair so much.
Yeah.
Then he can be happy because he got new hair.
Yeah, he's gonna think about that and be like, "Oh, I feel so good about myself. Depression gone."
Make you confident.
Yeah, make you
Yes.
confident. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Easy way to do.
It's so nice that people make everybody feel better here. They can also make you feel really bad,
Yep.
but most of the times they try to make you feel good here in America. But we're
At the first week that I worked, everyone also told me that good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very easy to say, great job. Good
And when
job.
I make a mistake,
Especially Amanda.
Always.
yeah,
Good
and when I
job.
make
Yeah.
a mistake, they told me
You're
that
good.
it's okay, you're good. It's your
Everybody
first
can
day.
make
Yeah,
You
you
don't
learn.
have to say sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, they make you feel comfortable, nice and good. If you do something wrong, it's the first time, it's okay. You learn. You made a mistake. Next time you do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make a
Everybody
mistake
can make
again.
mistake.
But if you mess up too many times, then hey now,
I'm
you
sorry.
better get it together.
It's my first month.
You better say sorry
You
now.
know, I still use that dialogue even now. That when I do something bad or something fail in front of my
Sorry,
customer,
it's my
I
first
say that sorry, this is my first week being a server here. Even I used that maybe 2 days ago. I forget to bring them a napkin and silverware. I said, oh, so sorry, this is my 3rd day working here.
And it's almost your
But you
third
work
month.
for 1
Yeah.
month.
3 months now. I said, it's okay. They teach me a lot when this is your first day,
Yes.
first week. They teach a lot. I said, okay. Sorry, I'm so sorry. This is not okay. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it.
How do you think that's it, huh?
Yeah, it's
We talked a lot.
yeah,
today,
it's
huh?
very fun and
This we talk like you don't have podcast.
What is this?
Yes.
Was this an hour?
No.
I think
Yeah, more than an hour.
yes,
Wow.
I think maybe almost.
An hour and 20 minutes? I think it was like
Wow, it's almost
3 o'clock.
hours.
Almost an hour,
Yeah,
right?
56
56
minutes.
minutes.
Wow.
But it's very fun. We forgot the
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, that's good. Well, we
Yeah.
had a good conversation.
And we forgot that
And-
tomorrow
and-
we have to work.
Yes. And this is first episode that we share experience.
Yes.
We
Very
should
nice.
do it again.
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
Kia, sorry you
Oh,
have to
Kia.
leave tomorrow.
Yeah, or maybe you can stay.
You know, this is your last
Yeah.
night, right? And
Everyone,
Forgot about LA.
everyone told me to stay. Amanda, Sergey, everyone told me,
yeah.
why you don't marry someone to stay?
Sorry.
It's because you're so nice, Kia.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Alright.
it. Yeah. Thank you everyone to share experience together. It's very fun.
Thank you for inviting us in the podcast.
You're welcome. Okay. See you in next episode.
All right.
It will be more than this. No, this one is better too.
it will be
Yeah.
it will be
Better than the
very-
last one
Yes.
and worse than the next one.
No.
It will be very intense. Next one, the next topic.
Yes.
Let's hope so. The more
Yeah,
intense,
we
the
have
better.
to prepare ourselves.
Mhm.
Thank you everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.